Good morning, guys. Today we'll be exploring the Baldwin's Bluff hiking trail here in Serpentine National Park in Western Australia. Let's go. So your first step will be getting to Serpentine Falls car park. You can park here or you can park near the Serpentine Falls. There is another car park here, but either way both works. And that's the start for the two main trails here in the national park, and we're gonna be doing the Baldwin's Bluff Trail, the black one. And according to the reviews, this one is a bit steep, especially at the start, but then gets more flat. This is a heat warning, so pretty much drink lots of fluids and keep hydrated, put sunblock, and your typical health recommendation when doing this kind of hikes or walking trails. But the good thing today is not really that hot, but still keep water with you. And sunblock. Morning. It's actually a pretty nice day to do this hike. Really good, bit warm, bit wind, just perfect. And just as a reminder, the Serpentine National Park opens if you're coming by a car at 8:30, so you can't start earlier than that. So it's a good idea to just come by 8:30. And at that intersection is where the two main hiking trail here branches. Like I said, today we'll be doing the Baldwin's Bluff Trail, black one, so we will be heading this way. And we will start our ascent uphill, and it did say it's a bit steep at the start, a bit rocky, so we expect the first part to be a bit challenging, then it gets better as we go up. The air, guys, is so good here. Very fresh, very crisp. And you can only hear the sound of birds and also the water stream nearby. And like I said, all the reviews said the toughest part is the first part, beginning, steep, rocky, uphill hike. I would say definitely having a hiking pole would be beneficial here. And as we continue, it's pretty much still uphill hike, first section, bit uphill, then a bit flat like now, before we continue uphill again. So these small flat sections is good, gives you a bit of a breather before we continue the ascent. Yeah, and pretty much we can keep continuing going up till we reach the top. And we're still continuing our way to the top. We're still pretty much doing this steep uphill ascent. And now we're doing a bit of a flat section, relatively flat, which is a welcome. Bit of a breather. So yeah, as many people have said, the first part is the hardest part. But like I said, guys, air is fresh, it's quiet, it's never crowded. Like today is actually Just yesterday was the end of a public holiday, and we still in school holidays, so but like you are seeing now, for the most part you're pretty much gonna be by yourself. And so far the signs are very clear, so for our trail just follow the black arrow and you are set. We're still not quite there at the top, but I think we are getting there. And now we are back to a flat section. Remember guys, now we are in the spring, or end of September now, so September, October, November is a wildflower season. So in most of the trails, especially in the bush, you'd expect lots of blooming, the wildflowers here in Western Australia. So spring is really good time for wildflower viewing, if that sort of things interest you. That's in addition to the hike itself, hiking activity itself. The smell also in this section is a bit distinct. I guess because of the flowers blooming. But yeah, if you manage to clear the first steep uphill section, it should be alright, and we should be rewarded at the top with sweeping panoramic view of the Serpentine National Park and Jarrah Forest. So like I said, wildflower season is now. So in addition to the hike itself, and the view from the top. You get to explore some of WA's native wildflowers, so it's a bonus to your hike experience. And now, after a bit of flat section, we took a breather. A bit of a rest in itself, just walking on a flat surface. Now we're getting up hill again, but I see to my right we're starting to get some fantastic views, guys. So here this section has fantastic views of the Serpentine National Park, guys. Absolutely fantastic. And you actually can literally see Serpentine Falls here. Which we covered in a previous video. And now, after this viewing point, we will continue our hiking trail. Bit of a breeze at the top, which is welcome. And actually I think that's the end of the first part of the trail. Remember, guys, it's not a loop, it's one way and back. says here no entry, only authorized personnel. So I would say this bit of like rocky hill is like a roundabout or sign of the end of the trail. Let's just explore here a bit. I think we still can get another observation spot. I'll try not to get very close to the edge. But also, what a fantastic view, guys, from this section. I don't think it's very clear, not much sign for people. To get to this spot for viewing, but it is just fantastic nevertheless. And yeah, better not to get very close to the edge because there is no like fence or anything. So yeah, not much more to do on this side. So yeah, there is no clear pathway here, and I think this fence was supposed to be here, but somehow it fell off, so you can't get this way or in the other side. like I said, there is a clear sign that there is no entry. So yeah, pretty much this pile of rocks act as like a roundabout to do a U-turn and turn back. Hi. Hi. So pretty much we will be going the same way like what we did, because it is not a loop. It's one way and back. So pretty much we're gonna do the same, so it's gonna be the same track, same view. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next trail. Cheers.